all better. I like big plants and I cannot lie. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make more funny noises because that's how you do parkour. The ship doesn't swerve when it sees how big the iceberg is. Sound like a potato. It's happening. No, there I go. Oh my gosh. Are you ready for some top secret horse-based intel? There's a food that horses just love. It's carrots. I don't trust it. I caused problem on purpose. No, not like this. Not like this, no. I was on land. Not random at all. It is in fact predetermined. I want to work. We were wondering if... Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. I have to go. My people need me. Good morning, everyone. This is a new time slot. We'll see how it works. Welcome in. As a warning, the game audio is probably going to be just a touch loud for a second here. Alright. A lot happened. Let me get the capture set up right. See, I could start, like, getting the capture set up before going live and then muting the audio, but it's just one more thing that I'm likely to miss. Is that it? Doesn't look like it's... There it is. And then I will change it so the captions are legible. But yeah, I think today Fudge and I are going to order our HelloFresh. He wanted to pick out the meals this time, so we'll be sure to let you know what the deal is. According to the code, it seems to imply 21 free meals, but I want to know what kind of upfront cost is associated. Like last time it was really easy because it was you use the code and you can get your meals for like 20 bucks. Excuse me. So anyway, last time we finished the main story, I think, and it was incredibly intense, and we saved right after the main story wrapped up. We haven't gotten a chance to talk to anyone. We're gonna have to see how our wife feels about this whole witchcraft thing. Hello. Also. Boop.
Dear one, I'd like you to have this.
Oh. Is that your way of saying you accept me for who I am? It's so kind of you.
It's funny, but I feel bad for Vanessa. The whole time she lived here, she was looking for acceptance. We all would have been her friends, if she'd let us.
You know, you're kind of right, Natalia. So, the secret is out.
Should I go to bed?
We're gonna go to bed. We're gonna see what tomorrow looks like. This is going to be a shorter stream. I have some plans and goals for today, one of which is to see if I can find a new pair of Joy-Cons, because I need a fresh pair. Oh, wait. Oh. Do you want to go on a date?
Darling, would you have a spare hour tonight to sit down and talk with me? So much has happened. I have a lot of questions.
You know, that's totally fair.
I get that. The existence of magic must be a shock.
You can say that again.
It's okay. Why don't we meet at the lookout tonight?
Thank you for understanding. I'll see you there.
You know, that's actually a really nice way for the game to handle this. Momdria, you will have to type Pokestart first. Aw, you got the little seal Pokemon. I think Barry likes that one. And now you can type Pokecatch.
I've fallen in love with botany. Maybe I could help with the crops?
Absolutely!
If you could water them today, I'd really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure, dear one.
You know what's even funnier is I don't have any crops planted because it's spring now. Boop. I'm sure she'll do better with the crops than she did with the chickens.
Hiya, Tara. How you doing? Whoa, you've had it real rough.
Yesterday, I wondered if it was possible to die from being too tired.
Ah, well, I hate to ask this then, but the fairy is finally out of the ice. If you bring me a ruby, I'll use astral spectroscopy to tune its vibrational frequencies.
My brain can't handle those words right now.
Big science words.
Yeah, sorry, okay. It's like this. Embed my customized ruby
Hi,
in a
Fudge.
fairy hull, and it'll send out tendrils of magic to repel the water. No human engineer needed. Nope.
I'll work on it.
Boop. So we are wrapping up the story of wildflowers today. We're gonna plant some spring crops. Oh wow, look at you, you're working so hard. You're watering you're watering everything. She's much better at the crops than she was at tending the animals, I'll give her that. Let alone the fact that there's no seeds there, but you know what? Damn it, she's trying. I'm proud of you, sweetheart. And look at that! My cabbages! They're all ready. We have a date with Giva tonight at the mountain pass. She wants to talk about everything that's happened. Which, you know, I think is totally fair. You know, it's probably quite a shock to find out not only that, hey, magic is real, but also your loved one has been lying to you and is secretly a witch. And remember how you got accused of being a witch and I didn't say anything? Yeah. Sorry about that. But I'm also curious as to what everyone else in town has to say. Marty's on weekend. Marty gives himself a nice 4-day weekend every week. I'm envious. But yeah, Fudge, I was telling Chad about how we're going to probably order our HelloFresh today, or start looking at it, so
Sophia's
you can
food
pick out
is
the
great,
meals.
And it sure beats dining with Vanessa and Otto at the mayor's mansion. Do you know what a macrobiotic diet is? It's a horror is what it is.
I'm surprised you don't have more to say about your daughter-in-law being a witch, but okay. Everyone processes things at their own pace. Good morning, Lena. How are you doing after everything? Is Parker talking to you again?
Do you think anyone here will report what they've seen? Like, I witnessed fairies in the town square?
I wouldn't be surprised if, say, Marty tried. But who would believe him? It was a very stressful winter for him after all. And besides, Fairhaven has managed to keep its secrets for hundreds of years.
That's true, but that's before the entire town knew about it. So... green beans. Potatoes. And we'll buy some flower seeds, too. So I hope you guys are all having a good weekend so far. My weekend started yesterday, inadvertently, but I ended up needing a sick day. I'll keep the fennel. Keep some cabbages. Wait, did I have... Yes, blackberries. Yeah, I knew I had mentioned I wasn't feeling super well. But, I was just too fatigued, too sniffly, too congested, too everything to go to work yesterday.
Hey, Kai. How's it going?
I don't know. Like, on the one hand, a lot of weird stuff makes a lot more sense now. But also, I have even more questions than I did before.
Yeah, I've been there.
You know? It's fair. Here. Have a nice, hearty comfort dish. It'll all make sense, I promise.
You made this all for me? When I was learning to surf, I grinded on a plate of Loco Moco afterwards every time.
Welcome in, Fee. How have you been enjoying Ocarina of Time? That's actually a game I'm looking at playing. We are at the end of Wildflowers, so pretty much all of the dialogue from this point out is going to be spoiler territory, just as a warning.
We beat the game last week. I want to say it was Wednesday. No, it was Tuesday, I think. We beat the game, and we didn't have time to do all of the after dialogue, so that's what this is. This is very spoiler heavy.
There was a woman with wings there that night at the mayor's mansion, right? You saw her too?
Oh, Marty, I can't really talk about that.
Oh, that's right. You're one of the witches. You know, the thing I was falsely accused of being. I'm not the only one who's had a false identity around here, am I?
Thank you so much for lurking. I hope you have a nice, restful night's sleep. Oh, good. You're loving Ocarina of Time. I beat half of Ocarina of Time when I played it as a kid. So I'm just kind of like, well, I probably want to actually play through the whole game myself at some point, right? And I recently watched a Majora's Mask randomizer, and now I'm not ready to do a randomized version of either game, but I would love to play through Majora's Mask too. You finished it in 98 or 99, but remember nothing. Yeah, I want to say I got stuck between the Spirit and the Shadow Temple. I don't know if I understood the whole lens of truth to get past those moving platform things, and I forget what puzzle I got stuck on in the other dungeon. But I think it was just the fact that you needed to get halfway through one dungeon to get the item so that you could progress in the other one. Like, it was weird that way.
I can't believe I was so eager to see malcontents everywhere. Was I a malcontent all along?
Wow, that's actually pretty deep, my guy.
I knew Vanessa had witch vibes. I just didn't know that witches were a real thing. Or that my sister was one. And my mom? And me?
Hi, Sophia. Are you gonna stand here and eavesdrop?
I'm so angry at Giacomo for never telling me he was a witch. I wish he were here so I could give him a piece of my mind. And then give him a kiss.
Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty rough, finding out that your late husband, had a secret life.
I told my parents, and they still can't believe you found Gloria. Or that Vanessa was a dark witch this whole time bit. I think Pa was a bit impressed, to be honest.
So this is the character that we rescued from the gloaming.
Violet's told me that you've been a real friend to her since you've come to the island. Thank you for being there for her.
Can I talk to you now, Grandma? I can. We're doing a forget-me-not because I have not forgotten you, Grandma.
Perry and the others came out of Ravenwood Hollow to help us defeat Wraith Vanessa. I wonder if Perry will ever travel to this side of the Veil again.
Still hard at work, aren't you, Giva? What a sweetheart. My darling wife spent so much time watering all of the crops that I absolutely would do her a big disservice if I didn't plant some seeds. Hello, Inky. He's been such a sweetheart. He slept right next to my head all night long. He snored next to me on the couch all morning. Cats are precious. Hello, sweetheart. Why do you look so sad, Beatrix? I don't think I missed feeding you guys, did I? Oh, I did. You know, in all of the hustle and bustle of everything that happened yesterday, maybe I did. Taking a little nap, Madeline. Aww. You're welcome. Okay, I have an important date. Sorry to keep you waiting, love. Let's talk.
So, how long have you been a witch? It still feels odd to say that. Scientists aren't supposed to believe in witches.
I didn't know until I came to Fairhaven. Then I discovered Grandma's secret magical sanctum in the basement, and... well...
I wish I could have met Hazel. She seemed like quite the unique lady. In any case, I understand that you only found out last year. But that was before we met. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think you'd believe me.
Well, I might not have, to be honest. I would have been concerned that you were suffering from delusions, but I still wish I'd known. Darling, I'm just not sure if we should stay together. I can't help feeling betrayed.
I knew this was a problem going into this.
I want to make this work with you, Giva. I don't have any more secrets. That was my only one.
If you discover that you're a vampire or a mermaid or whatnot, you'll tell me?
Now that we have everything out in the open, you will be the first person I tell.
I suppose it would be obvious. What with the teeth or the tail? You'd look awfully cute as a vampire.
I'd bite you and we'd be cute vampires together.
Oh, come here.
Hooray? I can't tell if there would have been a bad way for that conversation to go. There was an option for you to tell your spouse, like, after they're like, I feel betrayed, I don't know if I can be with you. You can tell them if that's what you want, and I don't know if that actually will end your relationship. I feel like I'm pretty sure you can get separated in this game. It's a tough one, though. I can understand why she feels betrayed, but she also admitted that she doesn't think she would have believed me if I told her. And I mean, I had that I had that internal dialogue of after watching Lena and Parker's relationship suffer. I was like, and I'm gonna do this to someone else. So I can't really say I was still processing. I knew what I was doing.
Oh, the structure's perfect. Give me a day to tune the frequencies. I'll bring it by tomorrow. Oh, I should have known that lady was up to no good. Anyone who spurns delicious sugary treats for no good reason is someone you gotta keep your eye on.
You know, I can't disagree with you there, Zephyr. Wait, you can... Wow. You can get a fishing whirly gig. I need to get some more ingots, I suppose. It's kind of cool that you can set a lot of these tasks up.
I wish I could say Vanessa's reveal took me by surprise, but she always used to ask me for the oddest book recommendations. Looking back, I should have noticed her inclinations. What normal human needs a book on the history of ceremonial magic?
Wesley, are you serious? Why didn't you say anything?
She said it was for a school lesson. Obviously, I shouldn't have believed that.
Yeah, well, you also did sell out the coven, so there's that whole thing. But we're letting bygones be bygones. Hello, my sweet. I have some tea for you.
You...
We have some cider to make. I'm kind of just making things for the sake of making them. And I would like to start growing cotton again. I need to stop by Thomas's farm.
I'm sleepy.
Oh.
Hey, Shelby. I think this is the first time I've seen you out my way.
Well, thought you might be able to help me with something. Got this old pocket watch, handed down from my pa. Ticker stopped working, but you got a metal working table, don't you?
I do, but wouldn't you rather give it to Francis? He's the jewelry expert.
Nah, it's a simple job. Gears just need replating, and the missing stone needs to be reset. Well, here, take it.
Wow, this does look really special.
If you get round to fixing it, let me know.
Okay. What do I need? Just another gold. Huh, that's an interesting quest. Hello, Cleopatra.
Oh, look at the head scratches.
Thank you for your cat fur.
Hey, Planty. Water some plants for me today?
Good robot. So we want copper, or sorry, we want cotton, and we want some flower seeds. I don't know how you would keep enough of the powered gems to keep all of your whirligigs working. So if you guys are curious about what you may have missed in Wildflowers last time or any time previously, the last 2 episodes of Wildflowers will be going up on my YouTube channel within, I want to say the next, like, week or so. And we also have a couple of episodes of Raft that are going straight to YouTube. Momdria and I sat down and we had a really good time playing yesterday. Kind of just doing some raft renovations and titanium hunting. That channel is mostly for VODs, but occasionally I will put some short form content out. Let's see if Thomas is open. I don't know if he is on a Saturday. He's out here. Oh, cool. How's it going?
Now I finally know why Hazel was so sure you'd do well by the farm.
Honestly, that was just her good sense. She couldn't see the future. Oh, but Shelby can, though.
Ah. A lot of the things Shelby said are starting to make sense.
I don't have any cornbread, but maybe you want some pumpkin soup?
Well now, I don't mind this.
Nice. I mean, we're already besties, but I don't like the idea of saying, well, this person's already my friend, now I have to put in 0 effort to maintain the friendship. That's just not how I roll. So we'll go and see if Natalia is open. She is.
Oh, who's behind me? Oh my gosh, Natalia, it's just me. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Tara. I'm still getting used to the idea that witches are real and that I don't need to be afraid. My body's thinking faster than my brain, you know?
You know, that's fair. So I need some silver and gold. I don't think I can buy them from Francis. Speaking of, how are you doing with everything, buddy?
Well, so that cat's out of the bag. And there's no stuffing it back in, I suppose. Would just get clawed if I tried.
Yup. I can buy gold, which is nice.
So, I guess...
Welcome in, Sekhmet.
This is awkward.
It doesn't have to be.
Oh, Tara, I'm so sorry. I've just had a bad time with witches. Like, really, really bad. Oh, geez, this is all so much. My brain feels like an oven with too many trays inside.
You take your time to process, buddy. Oh. Hello, Parker.
I was hoping to give Lena some tulips for our anniversary, but Violet's all sold out. I've been checking every day to see if she gets some in stock, but now I think Violet's avoiding me. Are you growing any flowers on your farm?
You're gonna commit to not watching the end, so you don't spoil.
Bye-bye.
But you're lurking. You know, that's totally fair. I feel like you came in at a really good time. There's a couple people that might still talk about what happened on the last episode, but it seems like we've gotten a small handful of other quests. How rude do you think I am to be like, no, sweetie, I only grow crops on my farm. I don't grow tulips.
Yes, I've planted a few flowers.
That's great. Lena's never really understood why I love flowers so much, but she does like tulips. I think it's because they're Dutch.
Oh, is Lena Dutch?
No, Norwegian, but that's kind of close, right?
Not even remotely.
Geography was never really my strongest subject. Anyway, if you have any tulips to spare, you would really save the day.
Okay, I'll let you know if I've got some.
Awesome, thanks.
This might be spoilery. I don't think I've talked to her since.
With my mom being back, I've been thinking about my future a lot lately. Sebastian doesn't really need me anymore.
Oh, that's right. I need to buy seeds. Let's see if we can boost the harvest on these as well. We could even just instant brew them. We'll instant brew the one that I have not done anything with yet. Wow, we don't have any more ores. I love that I can just keep making a reviving potion, like I'm anticipating getting sick or perishing. Well done, Sekhmet. I love how Parker was like, hey, I know timing's tight, but I could really use some tulips if you're growing any, and I could just turn around and be like, here's 4! The other day, Giva asked if she could water my crops, and I had 0 seeds planted, but damn it if she didn't water every single patch of dirt. So I went and bought seeds and planted them so her hard work would not be for naught. You might be able to do the other quest. Shelby stopped by and asked us for something. So now, where's Parker? Oh!
Oh, hey, Shelby. I was just about to... You already knew, didn't you?
Yep.
Well, here you go.
You keep it. It's special, like I said. You know the time rewind spell I taught you? Well, it works like that. Only instead of just fixing a cake, you can rewind the whole room you're in. I put a charm on it, mind you. The people in the past won't be able to see you, and you won't be able to change what you see. Interfering in the past is too dangerous, even for the most skilled witch.
So it's more like a visit to the past.
That's right. It's an old heirloom, though. Probably only has one charge in it. Enough to get you there and back. Might be safest to try it in your house.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Spoilers?
I really hope this doesn't magic me in front of a dinosaur. Well, here goes nothing. Whoa. Where... When am I?
Oh, honeybee. You're here.
Of course I am, Grandma.
For a moment, I thought you were Robert coming to collect me.
No, Grandma. Shelby gave me his enchanted watch.
I felt a warm breeze.
Yes, we turn the seasons. That's all.
Still a skeptic, I see. But there is still so much you haven't seen. Still so much to learn and do.
We found Gloria in the gloaming, Grandma. We brought her home.
Oh, I've done my best to take care of Violet since her mother disappeared.
Don't worry. I promise I'll be here for her.
I know you will, sweetheart. You're going to do great. I'm proud of you. I'm so glad you came back to see me.
Me too. I just wish we had more time.
We had time enough. We've learned how to run the farm.
I'll take good care of it for you.
And I know you can bring the community and the coven together.
We're not quite there yet, but I think we will be.
Promise me you'll remember everything I've taught you.
I will, Grandma. I promise.
You will be a marvelous witch. I can already see your powers blooming. It's time for me to rest. Take care. My beautiful little honeybee. I love you.
I love you too, Grandma. Bye, Grandma.
Shelby, why would you make me watch this again? Hooray! Thanks. Thanks for the heartbreak, Shelby.
You know, now that I've had a minute to, like, sleep and think things over, you were right about a lot of things.
Don't worry, I won't let it get to my head. My head's big enough.
I love the raspy half laugh.
Why are you so kind to old Shelby?
You did just make me cry, so I do have to ask that to myself. Hi, Inky. Alright. Parker's not here.
My family keeps asking me how things are going, and like, I don't even know where to start. I don't want them to think I've taken one too many headshots with my board.
Yeah, best you don't tell them.
So, Natalia's single, right? I know she had a thing for Cameron, but maybe her ardor has cooled.
Gonna tell you nope. Barking up the wrong tree, buddy. Been there, tried that.
Violet's in such a good mood all the time. She gave me a huge hug today. Like, out of nowhere. It was nice.
Woohoo! I forget where Parker can be found. Maybe it'll just wait until tomorrow. I missed these moonflowers. So, how is everyone doing back here?
I cannot process even one more revelation right now.
And I am sure I am not the only one.
I think everyone needs to get some sleep. And if they can't do that, they need to at least prioritize getting a grip. 'Cause, like, several grips need to be gotten.
Hi, Zell. Welcome in. I definitely did not expect this game to last
Vanessa
so long.
being a witch shouldn't have come as a surprise. She has the personality that most non-witches assume that we do.
I started playing this game when it came out at the end of September. I did not think it was going to last me the whole way through January.
Okay, so some witches do turn out to be pretty bad.
Someone once told me it's more about good or bad decisions.
Well, she's clearly making some pretty bad ones. How is Angus ever going to accept me if people like Vanessa terrorize our town?
I'm pretty sure he sees you for who you are. You're one of a kind, Francis.
For a little indie farming sim game, though, this game had so much depth. Welcome in, Desi.
I'm so glad Vanessa never managed to join the coven. She would have drained the wellspring to his last dregs.
Shelby, did you know this was gonna happen?
Some parts of it I sure did. Vanessa, though, she hid her true self better than anyone I've ever known.
Wow.
Wow. There really are a lot of us now.
And there will be more of us before we know it. Sebastian and Juliet will soon be of age to join us, if that's the path they choose.
Mom, before you returned, all my brother could talk about was how he couldn't wait to leave the island as soon as he was old enough. And I can't imagine Juliet has a very positive impression of witches right now.
Perhaps you could have a little celebration to welcome them and introduce them to the circle as future members of the coven.
Where's my party?
A party? I'm on it. What do we need?
I'll make the punch.
It's a party for kids, Damon. Pretty sure anyone but you should be in charge of the punch.
Tara, could you bake some cupcakes? Violet can be in charge of the flowers. And Damon, you can make the punch, but it better just be made of juice.
Yes, ma'am.
We gotta make 5 chocolate cupcakes. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna buy them. I'll see what it takes to make the chocolate cupcakes, but I could put Angus's bakery to good use. Hello, sweetheart. I'm sure you're not at all surprised by me flying in on my broom.
Would you like to walk through the mountain pass with me sometime soon? It's been so nice lately.
I made you some tea, my love. I need to catch some shrimp soon. Make you a fresh dinner.
You must be a mind reader.
Okay, these are still going. Yeah, this will end up being a shorter stream, I believe.
Time for bed.
I'm kind of doing some wrap-up. I was trying to see what kind of quests there might be in the spring. And it does seem like there's a smidge more story stuff.
Thomas! This isn't the best time. I'm, expecting someone.
Hi, Thomas!
Oh, no, not goblins. Anything but goblins.
Oh, wait, I'm Zephyr, and yes, I'm, goblin. I've been wanting to chat. I want to clear something up. I think my mom gave your mom a spook in the mines some years ago.
Yes, and then the nitrogen levels in our soil started dropping. You did something to leach the nutrients from our land.
No, it's because the mining company's activities caused flash floods. We goblins would never hurt your farm, Thomas.
I got a question for you. I've noticed that things on my farm get repaired all of a sudden. That you're doing?
Yep. Sometimes I tinker around your farm when I see a need for tinkering. So, what do you say? Maybe we could try being, I don't know, normal with each other?
Fine.
Yay! Really?
I was dead set against witches, but it turns out you magical folks are good for something after all. So, who knows?
Yippee! Woo! I'm so excited I could just...
Whoa. She always do that?
Pretty much.
Well, since she said it. Pow! So what did you want, Thomas? You came all this way.
It makes me real happy to see Gloria with her kids again, and they're happy too. Violet gave me a handful of dahlia seeds the other day, for free.
I'm still trying to figure out if Violet's looking to leave town. I don't know, maybe she's not, but... my guess was that because she's not eligible for romance, that maybe it's because she was never going to stay in Fairhaven. But I don't know, her mom being here now makes me feel like she'd want to stay. Oh, that's right. I did not harvest my potions yet. And let's see. What does it take to make the chocolate cupcakes? I need flour. Probably just get 4 flour and I'll be fine. I can make them myself. As much as I like supporting local small businesses. Yup. And then that's the only one I have. Kind of wonder if the church is still meeting now. Cameron did kind of have a bit of a change of heart. But I want to say it was mostly because the church had been focused on weeding out the malcontents in town.
It's so strange having Gloria back. I expect it might put Lena on edge for a while.
Really? Why?
Because if it had been Gloria who was head of the coven when Lena disappeared, Gloria might have gone in after her, and Lena knows it.
You know, that is fair.
Sophia used to make Dad ropa vieja. When
Oh,
we're
you told me that already. Not to be rude. Alright, well, church is still open for business.
Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from reaching the pinnacle. Go, with logic in your minds and your eyes on the path.
Thanks, I guess.
Any luck with the tulips?
Yes, here they are.
Thanks so much. I know it might seem old-fashioned, but I'm a fan of the surprise romantic gesture.
I'm sure she'll love them, Parker.
You think so? She's a hard nut to crack sometimes, but that's part of why I love her. Tara, I'm sorry about what I said. You know, about witches. I'm still getting used to the idea that witches are real and malcontents aren't, and I'm gonna be honest, it might take me a while, but I'll do my best not to treat you different just because of who you are.
That means a lot, Parker. Thank you.
Hey, Tara. Got a minute?
Now that Fairhaven is safe, I've got plenty of minutes. What's going on?
I've been thinking, and I still feel real bad about accusing Sophia of being a witch. Not that being a witch is anything terrible.
I know, Natalia. It's fine.
Of course, the Wraith was part of it, but the Wraith picked me. What can I do to make Sophia forgive me?
You can't make her forgive you, but you could create something heartfelt. That's a great first step.
Oh, last summer, I did hear her say that she missed her best cast iron pan. It cracked. I could make her a new one? Or better yet, a whole set.
That's the spirit.
I'm low on supplies. The next time you're in the mine, do you think you could pick me up a few things?
Sure thing.
Oh, thanks a million, Tara. You always give the best advice.
Hey, you want some
I
iron?
can't wait to get started on that cast iron pan.
Your wait is officially over.
Oh, this is gorgeous stuff. Thanks, Tara. It won't take long to shape this into a set of pans. But then, I gotta give it to Sophia.
Hey, it's okay. Just be sincere. Sophia really appreciates sincerity.
You're right. Wish me luck.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, Cameron.
Tara, will you make sure the Coven knows they're always welcome at the Consciousness Center?
I can pass the message along, but you spent a long time making us feel unwelcome. Don't be surprised if no one comes.
Telling him the truth.
So, how are things with you and Francis?
We both have a lot of adjusting to do. But you know what? Before you helped me, Francis was the only one who made me feel safe. So, he could turn out to be a pile of hedgehogs in a trench coat, and I'd still love him.
That's a very oddly specific thing to say, Angus. Are you telling me that Francis is secretly Sonic and Knuckles in a trench coat? I still love that I can do this here. So, yeah, I at least want to see on Monday, is the mayor gonna come out of his house? Oh look, free soup!
Oh, it's almost time to make paisanki. In the spring, Ukrainians decorate eggs with beeswax, then dip them in dye. I loved making paisanki so much as a little girl. That's how I learned that I was good at working with my hands.
Oh. So, we gotta get some flour, but I'm pretty sure Lena is closed today. I think Angus is too, because he was at church.
I know what Mrs. Soft is doing is wrong, but she was always really nice to me. Adults keep so many secrets. You never know when you're actually being told the truth.
It's a wise observation. You missed the Pokemon. You're taking down the tree and putting the furniture back. We took down our tree sometime this week, and my plan today or tomorrow is to try to get all of the stuff back up in the attic. But the only downside is that the door to the attic is right near my computer setup, so like lugging heavy boxes near it is kind of unnerving.
All winter, all I could think about was piecing out as soon as the ferry got fixed. But I don't think I can leave until I find out what the deal is with the ferry and the dude who had the backwards feet.
You know, that's very fair, Kai. We'll keep growing tea for Giva.
You made this all for me?
Now let's see, is there anything here? We got the ferry fixed up. Precarious. Yeah, that's a good word for it. It's precarious.
Mom's been making pancakes like every day she's been back, and she remembers how to make them the way I like.
Aw, that's sweet. I love pancakes. Well, hello there, Emmy.
Mrs. Soft being a witch doesn't make sense. She's nothing like you or Mommy. She's mean and boring.
Wow. Tell it like it is, Emmy.
Now that the ferry's repaired, I can finally refill my condiment stocks. I had to ration the mustard.
Oh no, not the mustard! Trying to figure out. I might, if I want more of the whirligigs, I need to go spend some time in the mines, but that could just be something I do idly. Right now, I am kind of focused on finishing up this next quest.
Should I go to bed?
Yes, because I need flour. We'll go to bed early. But yeah, not only is it a tight squeeze between the bed and my desk, but like, they're big boxes, my monitors are here, I've got like some knickknacks right close to the door that we have to open and lug
Morning,
boxes
Violet.
through.
Oh, it's all the Mirandas.
I wanted to see the Wylde farm again. Violet said you restored it to its former glory.
I just wanted to go for a walk.
He's still getting used to Mom being here, so he's like her barnacle.
I heard that.
Otto's called an emergency meeting. Will you two come with us?
It would be our pleasure.
Good morning. I am truly glad to see you all looking well.
Otto Soft, everybody. Now, with 100% less slime.
There's no point in theatrics. I am resigning as the mayor of Fairhaven, effective immediately.
Whoa. I am still shocked.
What? I thought Otto would never give up power.
Me neither. Oh no. Do I have to respect him a little now?
Who will replace you?
I would like to nominate Gloria Miranda to be interim mayor until you all can hold another election. Does anyone disagree with that? Good. Gloria, do you accept?
I do.
Then that's settled.
She
and
was
it means
stunned.
that Vanessa and I can leave Fairhaven. The state attorney general wants to have a conversation about some of my, past fundraising efforts.
I have something to say.
Do you now?
I'm sorry for the way I acted. I may have been possessed by a wraith, but before that, I kept secrets and manipulated people. I was only concerned about myself. I'm sorry to the Coven. And to Juliet especially. I've thought about it, and I don't have a place in Fairhaven. Not right now.
Or ever.
So I've spoken to Giva about taking over at the school.
I'm quite excited.
We'll be taking the
Oh,
next ferry to
sweetheart.
Milkwater.
And then a sea monster came out of nowhere and ate the ferry. Violet? Joking, joking.
Hey, I just realized I came to Fairhaven a year ago today.
And do you wish that you were on that ferry? Heading back to the city?
No, not for anything.
That's credits. Let's go. It was actually kind of great timing that the whole fiasco of what happened last episode happened on like a Friday. Woohoo! Because it gave a weekend for me to like check in with all the villagers. It just felt natural. Now this is what I was waiting for. And I have to say I'm glad I didn't roll credits last time because I was in a rush trying to raid out to go visit Lyette's class. Oh, this music is so good. Look at all these instrumentalists in the credits. These are real people. I want to be one of those names someday. I did the thing, Zell. I figured this was gonna be where I rolled credits if they had a roll credits moment. We won! I'm gonna hop into chat and give some shoutouts real quick. Welcome in, Cultural Garlic. That's such a cute emote. Zell just recently rolled credits on Subnautica. We'll be starting a new game soon. I'll actually be stunned if we end up rolling credits to Raft this week, too. And I'm still hoping that we can finish our Link's Awakening randomizer. I genuinely love the fact that there were so many instrumentalists listed in the credits. Like, it's a real thing. I'm not gonna wrap stream immediately because I had another quest to finish. I didn't even see there was a Heracross in chat. Excuse me? Alright. Oh! Congratulations on finishing the first year of Wildflowers. We hope you've enjoyed playing. Though you finished the main story, there are plenty more stories to experience. So check in with people over the coming days if you want to see more. We hope you enjoyed the game. I really and truly did. And again, I did not expect the game to have this much content and to last quite as long as it did. It sure was wild, but if you got to watch some of this game and you've played other farming sims, what do you like about the way Wildflowers is set up? Is this like Stardew Valley where it's in-game time, or more like Animal Crossing? This is more like Stardew Valley. The only difference is that the seasons last as long as you want them to. You are in charge of changing the seasons. So if you want to play through spring for like ever, you can. The flowers were wild all along. I'm even wearing a shirt right now that has a bee on it and it says Wild One. I'm dressed for the occasion. My hair's a little messy, but I'll show it to you. Wild One. It me. Maybe the wildflowers were the friends we met along the way. I still, in my second playthrough, if I get married before I roll credits again, I kind of want to see something. It was so... We had a conversation with our wife after she found out we were a witch, and it was just bizarre. But, like, it added a sense of realism that I'm really glad the game put in. Cataclysm, you are the best cow I could have ever asked for. Me. It's Monday, we're gonna go buy some fodder. And we're gonna go buy some flour to make cupcakes.
Hey, Marty. How's it going?
Oh, you know, just cleaning out the barn, processing the fact that Vanessa was floating in front of the mayor's mansion. Usual spring stuff.
Yeah. In with the old, out with the new. Or something.
Here's your
it's
animal.
A cow for my grandma!
What would you like to call her?
Oh, she loves brown and white spotted cows. You're such a big fan of the dialogue for this game, as opposed to other Sims where they just recycle the same few options. I'm gonna agree with you there. There are a couple of like times when I'll be like, oh, a character has said this before, and I will just click to skip through it. But there's so much more dialogue option for this game than for most farming sims I've ever seen. We're not naming a cow Marty. Milkshake.
Well, that's not what I would have called her, but suit yourself.
You know, my cow Marty, my rules. Look at little Milkshake. She's perfect. Can I buy another animal while we're here? I can. Let's just do that. Look
Here's
at
your animal.
him.
Now, what would you like to call her?
We have Madeline. And Marshmallow.
Oh, a fine name. Suitable for any lady.
You know, you're so right, Marty, and I'm glad you said it. Your friends and I are on our 4th year of Stardew, and every NPC and at the festival just has the same dialogue. Yeah. That is the one thing, though, is that so far, I don't think the festivals loop into the 2nd year. So we had a summer bonfire festival, we had like a fall harvest festival, and we had a winter potluck, and I don't think any of those happen.
I've a hankering for some company the next time I go fishing by the bridge.
What?
Want to be that company?
It is an honor I can't refuse.
What? That's so
You're
sweet.
I'll set up by the bridge tomorrow morning.
Wait. Aw. They can just do that? They can come by and say, hey, do you want to come hang out
Watch
with me?
out for Sophia. She'll try to match you up with someone in town.
I mean, I'm married, Bruno.
After Helena passed, she wanted to set me up with Hazel. No disrespect to you, Graham, but diving back into those waters...
Respect. That's really cool. I would love to go fishing with you tomorrow, Bruno, and I will definitely not forget. I think that was one of the complaints I had heard about Animal Crossing, was that the dialogue felt really stale after, like, playing it day in and day out for a while, and I can agree with that. I like the fact that the townsfolk talk about what is happening in current events. Like, there's a lot that goes on.
Last spring, Hazel was still with us, and I was still telling her that we couldn't afford to be honest with our neighbors. Hazel, if you're listening, I was wrong. I'll happily admit it.
Aw. I'm gonna buy some flour. That way I can make fish sticks after I go fishing with Bruno tomorrow. You've never played Animal Crossing for the dialogue. I'll agree, I haven't either. And it is just a background thought, but the game ends up feeling really hollow.
I thought nothing would make me happier than Otto leaving the island. But I feel sad for Bruno, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
He lost Helena, now this. Gotta make sure we show him some extra love.
Well, I mean, I would be a monster if I told him, no, I don't want to go fishing. But I got a fishing buddy date. Hello, new mayor. How does it feel?
Gloria, if you don't mind my asking, do you remember anything?
From when I was trapped in the gloaming? No. I remember bits of visions. Maybe they came from that wraith. But it's nothing I'm gonna fill your mind with. You're so young.
How is my darling wife doing at the school? You look so perfect here. We're gonna PDA in front of the students.
Ah, I was just about to proctor an exam. You'll have to come by later, my dear.
Okay, but you still did boop me on the nose. So, there's that. Can you imagine, like, two, 10-year-olds or under 10-year-olds and two teenagers watching someone come in and PDA their teacher?
Now that the ferry's back in service, I can go visit my brother back in the city. But what am I gonna say when he asks me about Fairhaven?
Nothing.
Everything's cool, dude. Half my neighbors are witches, and the mayor's wife was a supervillain this whole time.
Yeah, just tell him that. I forget where I got the slap chips from. Do you want some cider?
Not...
Yeah, that's fine. Can't win them all. Totally normal conversation. I don't know what your issue is, Parker. It's fully normal. Hi, Bruno. I'm actually wondering now whether the fishing with him tomorrow is going to be related to what Damon said about how Bruno is now totally alone because he lost his wife and now his son and daughter-in-law had to flee Fairhaven. Oh, shoot! I need one more! What am I missing? Chocolate. Kai, are you open? Let me check before I go there. Closed Monday. Open Tuesday at 10. Okay. Well, I guess we're finishing it tomorrow if he has the chocolate. Gosh darn it. Can I buy them from Angus? We'll see if Angus is open. I don't have much time, so I will waste the potion here, just in case. He's open! He's open! Run, 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 Tara! Run! Perfect. Yeah, I was really hoping that I would be able to do that. How you doing, Finn?
I should have known Mrs. Soft was a witch. She always knew when I filled her thermos with the spring snake.
Yep, that sounds like the doings of a witch to me. We'll ignore the fact that Emmy started swinging and, like, her feet were inches away from my head multiple times. Seems normal. Oh, hi, Shelby. Are you doing anything over here, or are you just hanging out? Oh, you are doing something over here. What's up?
I'm glad. Not everyone gets the chance to say the things that needed to be said.
Thank you, Shelby.
Aw, wasn't nothing.
He acted like he had a thing for me here, but I don't know if I missed the window. Try again later. Well, Lena, you wanted cupcakes. We can throw a party now.
The cupcakes for the welcome party, High Priestess.
Wonderful. Now, I've invited Sophia to join us as well, so that she and Juliet feel comfortable. We'll have the party tomorrow night.
All right.
I knew something was off with Vanessa, but I could never tell what. I can't help but feel this is my fault. As a High Priestess, it's my responsibility to prevent these things from happening.
I think this has been brewing for a while, Lena. There's no way you could have seen how this would all play out.
Vanessa's stronger than I would have imagined a solitary could be.
I can't believe I've been gone for years. I almost didn't recognize Sebastian when he came to hug me. Violet's been quiet since I've been back. Sometimes I'll catch her staring at me, like she thinks I'll disappear again.
I mean, you've been gone for 4 years.
Gloria is such a delight. I already see us being best friends. What a woman. I know comparing isn't the greatest thing to do, but Vanessa's taste in jewelry is so tacky. Gloria's been a breath of fresh air. She gives me a vibe and lets me go wild.
I love that for you, Francis.
Gloria came over and brought me some soup. It was as if no time had gone by at all. But maybe for her, it hasn't.
So much of what Shelby's been warning us about for, like, years? Makes sense now. I gotta pay more attention from now on.
We do have a Pokemon in chat, if anyone is interested in playing Pokemon community game.
It took me ages to get this far in the Coven.
You've said that.
I'm furious with Vanessa. How dare she do this after being
I hate
welcomed
when it
into
does
this
that.
town?
When it's like, oop, you missed it. And then seconds later, it's like, it's gone. Like, are you sure about that? So, Bruno wants to go fishing on the bridge. I presume he means the bridge at the beach? Let me check. Does not say. About your average experience with Pokemon. Yeah. Here's some tea, sweetheart. So tomorrow, we go fishing, and we throw a little party in the evening.
Time for bed.
Do we have separate beds? I don't... The game doesn't actually show her sleeping in the house. That is one actual complaint about the game with any spouse, is that they don't go to bed with you.
Hi, Thomas. Get your spring crops in yet?
Well, yes, but you see, I filled up all my plots before I realized I, wanted to plant some flowers.
I didn't know you liked flowers. Thought that was more Parker's thing. Unless they're for someone else.
You're really gonna make me come out and say it, aren't you?
Yep, sure am.
Fine. I want to give them to
Thomas.
Sophia. Happy?
Very.
I was gonna invite her over to dinner, but thought I ought to give her some flowers
Thomas,
first.
you
Folks still do that, don't they?
softy.
Well, here. I got some seeds from Violet. If you've got room in your garden or your greenhouse, I sure would appreciate it.
He's been denying that he has a crush on Sophia since the summer.
Zephyr's folk and mine have left this island, and I don't see them coming back. Still, I'm glad to have broken the cycle our ancestors started.
So, snowdrops, are they... Can I grow them right now? I feel like snowdrops are winter crops. No? Okay. I won't call it a complaint, but that's another aspect of the game that not everyone loves, is the fact that your farmland is very limited. This is all you get. You can place as many of the, like, as many of these crop plots as you can fit, but, oh yeah. I got a fishing date. What am I doing? I got all distracted planting flowers for Thomas. I'm coming, Bruno. Said you'd be here on the bridge? Yeah. I didn't forget.
You made it! Go ahead, cast your line next to me.
Did you want to talk?
Just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry Otto and Vanessa chose what they chose.
It's not your fault.
I'll wait for my boy here, so the island still feels like home when he comes back.
I mean, that is really generous, but what about you?
But what about you? Do you want to stay in Fairhaven?
Of course I do. Fairhaven's the only home I ever had. That's true no matter what daffy decisions my boy makes. And I'm no fool. I know he's made plenty.
You're a really good dad.
Oh, come on now, don't make me get all weepy.
I mean it.
Yeah, but... Oh! Come here, you son of a gun!
Saved by the fish. Oh, he made some sandwiches for us. That was actually sweet. It's sad, though. I feel like he invited us along with because he felt like he had to apologize for his son and what he had done. And it's like, that's... I understand that you're his father, but he's also his own person. I feel like there's so much depth to the dialogue in this game. It's shocking, but it's... Like, you think you're just gonna play a nice, chill farming sim, you're not gonna have to, like, think about anything, but this game hits you. It hits you pretty hard. And then you just turn around and you start petting your chickens and you're like, I'm not crying. You're crying. Hello, milkshake. Hello, marshmallow. Hello, Madeline. Hello, cataclysm. One of these things is not like the other. So it looks like the game does kind of keep some quests moving. I would love to get those flowers done as quickly as possible, but I didn't see how long they were supposed to take. The snowdrops? Please don't tell me, were they 8 days? 5 days. That's still a bit much. Welcome in, Lucavian. We rolled credits earlier. We are officially, moving on from wildflowers after this. I rolled credits. I mean, there's still a handful of things I'm wrapping up, but we got credits, baby. Oh no, that's right. He wanted 8 snowdrops. They don't take 8 days. They do take a fairly decent amount of time, though. Now we can run there. Hell yeah. Yeah, this game ended up being a lot longer than anticipated. So yeah, spoilers from here on out, most people are already aware. Here's your fave.
Oh my goodness. It is so weird to see my mom passing by my shop. Just like, on her way to work at town hall. I guess I'll get used to it. Eventually.
We rescued her mommy. And my wife is now the school teacher, and I can go in front of all the students, and boop. Because, you know, all of the students in town wanted to see that. Rescued? Yes. Her mom was trapped in the gloaming, that weird fairy area. Yes, all 3 of those students.
Thistles are back in season. He mentioned that thistles are more Scottish than bagpipes, and Angus may be my best friend, but I'm not gonna get that man bagpipes.
Thank you for that. I do not want someone playing bagpipes through town. They're cool, but they're loud. Okay, you were over here for something, weren't you, Shelby? I must have just missed you. What's going on?
Is something fascinating about that tree in particular?
Who? Oh, it's you. Beg pardon. My hearing isn't what it used to be. To answer your question, every tree is fascinating. Ever since I started living out here, I tried to treat them as individuals. Each tree has stories after all. Tell me, did you ever get to know the natural world back in the city?
I had a little garden.
My apartment was small and it didn't get much light, but I grew what I could on the balcony.
Ah, good with plants and the like even then, I see. I used to live in the
Plant
city
Witch.
myself, but I left. Must have been some time ago. And I'm not keen on returning.
Do you prefer life here?
Oh, yes. It's not easier, that's for certain. But it's bigger, brighter, more colorful.
Aww. That was actually sweet. One of the more nifty new discoveries for you is the Snake Charmer, an Indian woman who plays bagpipes, often blending them with Indian musical styles. That is pretty cool. Only you are more than welcome to ping the Discord in case anyone else wants to hop in and see. We're gonna head to the gloaming real quick. We have to be back here at 7 for a party. We'll go to this one. Glug glug. Thank you, Lucavian. I remember that conversation. The songs are real slappers. They bang. I'm sorry, Bottle. I want the fish. I can only get one of these fish a day. Nope. Mm-mm. Don't want it. There we go. It's funny. I mean, we got to a point the last time we were vacationing at the beach where we kept, like, going, oh god, this wave slaps, and we were giggling like children. So, yeah, we found out, well, spoilers ahoy, but basically, the whole time we were going through that gloaming, the, like, mystical fairy realm, we were getting echo blossoms, Violet and I, and she would yeet them, and they would break, and they would kind of play a hologram of, a memory, and they all had Gloria in them. She was kind of, like, journaling as she went deeper into the gloaming, and well, the last one we found was kind of like a distress call. She was in there with Lena's dad, Marcus, who, got attacked by a wraith, one of the most powerful wraiths in the gloaming. And then she kind of had to trap it with her inside of a tree in the gloaming so that it wouldn't get out. But then, of course, she was stuck there as well for 4 years. And when Lena's dad, Marcus, came out of the gloaming, he started suffering from Alzheimer's, and he had fits of dementia. Like, it was that intense of an attack on his psyche. Attacked by a rake. I could see that. Yeah, the captions do not like the word wraith.
Even though I never met Hazel, I swear I can feel her presence around the farm.
I'm bumping my webcam.
It's comforting.
I wish you had met her. She would have loved you.
Oh, they did get it right. Not that time, though. Yeah, when I enunciate, the captions are like, what? What are you saying? They were good with it the first time, not the second time. Well, I mean, that's not bad, and I can still see why they think that, but wraith is a hard word to say. See, it gets it, and then it corrects itself. It's like, you can't possibly be talking about genies and demons. I know, they had it right. Oh, that's right. We have a party to go to. I don't know if we will get Thomas's flowers, because I do have plans to go shopping today with my sister, and since we wrapped up and rolled credits, this will be the last Wildflowers stream until September. We will be doing a bonus September Wildflowers challenge of probably trying to, like, speed run making all the soups. Now that we have a greenhouse.
Sophia and Juliet, welcome. We're so glad you came.
Wow. I guess I can see why Vanessa wanted to break in here so badly that she,
We don't have to talk about that, Mom. I'm fine.
Vanessa
Really.
kidnapped her.
You're strong.
And then shoved her in a magic
Like your
bubble.
Dad. Is this where Giacomo used to meet you all when I thought he was out at Damon's bar?
Yes. And there's something of his I've been meaning to give you.
A wand.
This is Dad's wand. Does it still work?
No. The wand is bonded to the witch, but you should have it.
Thank you.
You were all such a big part of his life, and I didn't even know about it. I wish. Well, it's in the past now, but if Juliet wants to be the next Moretti to join your coven, I'll support her decision. It's what Giacomo would have wanted.
And what about you, baby bro?
This island might not be as lame as I thought. I guess I'll stick around. Okay, you can let go. Come on.
Ooh, cupcakes. Wait, these aren't like magic cupcakes that will turn me into a frog, right?
No way! What kind of weirdo would do that?
I mean, we did eat cupcakes that made us shrink down into the size of an ant. So...
The coven's grown since I've been away. It's a delight to see some new faces. Although I'm sure, to you, I am the new face. Lena's done an admirable job keeping things together. Sometimes a trial by fire is what pushes us to grow.
So, I have to look back into the lore, because I knew that Giacomo was Sophia's late husband, and I remember hearing his name in Coven spaces, but I don't remember what happened to Giacomo that made him pass.
Parker won't say much to me or the children. I understand him wanting to punish me, but it's not their fault.
Oh, he's working on something for your anniversary, don't worry.
Francis was always going to join the coven.
I feel like you've said that before.
I still can't believe Gloria's back. Really back. So much has happened. It's like we're in some strange dream.
Lena's just standing, like, inside Gloria. Yeah, they have no boundaries when it comes to talking.
So Vanessa really wrecked the Bramble Gate. That's going to be fixed eventually, right? Lena seems stressed about it, which makes me nervous.
Literally no boundaries.
Juliet's not doing too well. She's happy for Sebastian, but I know she wishes she could bring her father back too. Death is a much stronger force than any magic.
I was excited for Sebastian to join us, but I'm running out of spaces just for me. Self-care for witches is honestly so key. I couldn't do a thing if I couldn't take a breather every now and again.
Well, that is what your personal sanctum is for. At least she has the eyeliner to be talking like a goth. Yeah. I'll see if I can get the flowers for Thomas. Because we have been rooting for him and Sophia to get together since the summer. Have some tea, my love. Oh, let me just phase into your body for a second. I know you were sitting and comfortable.
You must.
Oh, wait. What's this? We can go on a date? Alright.
I'm thinking of taking a walk along the beach. Would you like to come, my love?
I'll never turn down a day at the beach, especially if it involves you.
Well, it'll be a night at the beach, but I think that's romantic too. Are we really playing peekaboo behind trees? We are adults. I can't say I wouldn't do it.
What a brilliant idea this was, dear one. I always look forward to our dates. It means building more memories with you.
Those trees aren't even big enough to play peekaboo behind. I mean, you're right. You are very right. I mean, Giva was ready to call off the marriage after she found out about the witch stuff. So I feel like it's gonna take some intentional effort. Can't believe your wife wore jeans to the beach. I know, and we were like kneeling on the sand together. Let's see. This is not ready yet. This will be ready in 8 hours. Oh my gosh. I should have made another boost harvest potion. Darn it. Is it a specific decision, or is it just you haven't seen... Oh, it's an interesting choice not to make the characters kiss. You have... I mean, there have been other kisses. Just, usually they're reserved for the romantic cutscenes. Unless the decision is referring to, my wife not being sure she wanted to continue the marriage, because that was a whole cutscene. Who ate my green beans? Oh, that's right. I was harvesting them, and then I had to run to, go meet Bruno. Hi, Boom. We wrapped up Wildflowers. We rolled the credits. So we're just trying to see if I can finish one more quest. There's still a couple of things to do in the post-game. One of the chickens ate your green beans because Giva threw all of your seed on the kitchen floor. You know, I could see that. Feels good to be wrapping up some games. And that's why, like, I wanted to finish this on stream. I really did. There's so much good content to be had here. It is a delight of a game. Alright, my cotton is still growing. Will not be able to stay long, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Well, thank you so much for saying hi. I know that this Saturday morning time slot is new for me, so I'm kind of just seeing how it's gonna work. But I'm enjoying it so far. Saturday morning farming sims feel pretty nice. And I'm gonna be, going shopping with my family after this. And then just focusing on resting up the rest of the weekend. Maybe some more raft with Mom. Milkshake! Get out of cataclysm. Look at this baby. How have you been enjoying your playthrough of Paper Mario? If I remember right, this isn't your first time playing through it, right? This is just your stream playthrough, or am I misremembering? I'll be looking at starting a 3D collectathon style game after this. I haven't decided if it's gonna be Ocarina of Time or if we're gonna go with a very niche game, Tak and the Power of Juju. I feel like Tak might be the quicker one because I've played it through before, but it's been a minute. And that also might just be one that I, like, revisit for a stream to see if it's aged well, or if it's like, oh, this game is old. And then I'll feel old. And I will be sad. Okay. We have a couple more hours on the Joy Essence. Two days remaining on this. I don't think I can fit anything else in here. I don't need both of these glass kilns anymore. I was trying to get enough glass for the greenhouse, and now there's not really a reason for it. Thank you for lurking, Boom. Let's go buy some seeds. Lena should be open, right?
Giva remembered how much the twins loved their lemonade stand. She's going to do a unit on basic economics using the lemonade stand as an example. Emmy is over the moon.
That's cute. Seems pretty good. Just trying to, like, keep a good income flowing. Oh, hi, Cameron. What's going on? Want to talk about something?
Hi, Cameron. What are you reading?
Oh, the Book of the Mind, of course. I just love to sit in this spot. It's so quaint. It looks more like a movie set than the real movie sets from my childhood. Not that I miss Los Angeles. I mean, it's beautiful, but the people here in Fairhaven, they feel more real.
Hey, you may be from Hollywood, but you feel pretty real to me.
Well, thank you. That's very flattering. I try to make authentic connections with people. I didn't mean to imply judgment of people in LA, or here, or anywhere. People have to walk their own path, wherever they are. All I meant was that out there, I felt like I was all on my own in my search for life's true purpose. It's better to have company on one's journey, don't you think?
I mean, granted, the whole town kind of went through a whole witch hunt, fiasco, ordeal, whatever you want to call it, so we're definitely not alone in everything that's been happening
the sweetest
here.
thing this morning.
Aww.
She brought me a set of cast iron pans she'd made, and she apologized for what she said last fall.
How shocking. I had no idea that would happen.
She hadn't come into the diner for months. And to be honest, I don't know if I'd have let her.
Natalia doesn't always know what to say.
This time she said the exact right words. Gosh, I feel so much better.
That's a really sweet outcome. Like, the tensions between the townsfolk, they
I don't know what to make
they feel
of that
so
new messenger
real.
Fella. That I understood.
You had said that to me before. Hi, Amira.
I wonder if Vanessa could have gone another way, if someone had just reached her sooner. I wasn't born into a witch family either. I also had a friend who brought out my powers. Could I have turned into a dark witch too if a few things had gone differently?
There's still some things about Vanessa's storyline that don't fully add up, or that we just don't get closure on. Because Vanessa is certain that she was kept away from joining the Fairhaven Coven because she was not a pure blood witch. Wait. You want a spell?
Hi, Angus.
Pretty good, considering I just found out that the love of my life is a witch. Not that there's anything wrong with being a witch, Tara.
It's okay. I know it's a lot to
She's
take
trying to
in.
lurk to avoid too many spoilers.
In my family, we haven't had the best history with witches. He accused his sister-in-law of witchcraft because he wanted her land. So long as I'm a Seton, I'll be haunted by her curse.
Huh.
Yeah, I have a brooch. Well, it's a pin.
I suspect Wesley might have just the incantation we need in his bookstore. Bring the brooch with you to work, and I'll meet you here once I have it ready.
Cool.
The whole malcontents aren't real thing has really messed with Cameron's head, between you and me. I think he's wondering whether the League of the Conscious Mind is legit.
You know, I mean, that kind of thing happens when your entire worldview is challenged. Yeah, she's lurking low volume because, I mean, the characters are saying all of the spoilery bits, and I'm also talking about the spoilery bits. So really, chat is the main place that is safe. Oh man, you closed or did I miss you? You're closed. You'll be open tomorrow. I mean, some of the locations have been spoiled already, but you know, that's a thing. Just a thing that happens. So where is Wesley, I wonder? You're not over here, are you? No, but you two are. I can't remember. Here you are. Good. You don't even have to be open.
Wesley, I know there's been a lot of apologizing going on around here.
Yes, and I'm so sorry I betrayed your coven's trust, Tara.
Oh, I'm not here about that. This might sound strange, but do you have any incantations for saying sorry?
Actually, I do.
It's not for me. It's for Angus.
Ah, he wants to apologize to Marty.
Well, not quite. I don't think he really feels that bad about Marty, to be honest.
Well, that's because Marty is a slimy real estate heir who is trying to use the island for his own profit.
True. Anyway, Angus wants to apologize to a ghost.
Fair enough. Well, I do have an atonement incantation in my archives.
Thank you.
Gloria is such a warm presence. It's good to see her walk the streets of Ravenwood Hollow again.
Yeah, I can click to skip ahead on any of the dialogue. I just usually try to let it run its course naturally. Unless it is, like a repeat dialogue. Oh, hello, sweetheart. You want some cauliflower for rice?
Honey. Wait, should I call you Miss Joshy now? Maybe Professor Joshy.
As much as I want to be Professor Joshy one day, you can stick with Honey.
Noted. What's on your mind?
Oh, just thinking of how to restore the children's faith in school now that their teacher's been revealed as an egomaniacal kidnapper.
You're neither egomaniacal nor a kidnapper, so you should be fine.
Right, but I should show them they can trust me. I was thinking maybe a picnic? And you could help by providing fresh veggies?
But Emmy and Finn hate fresh veggies, remember?
Oh, please, I know that. I want to make pav bhaji with potatoes and cauliflower. It's one of my favorite meals from Mumbai. You take vegetables and simmer them with spices until you get a mash, top it with butter, and...
Ooh, even the twins won't turn up their noses at that.
We'll all go sit by the overlook outside my house and eat a meal together. It'll be idyllic.
In that case, I really can't say no to bringing you potatoes and cauliflower.
I need 2 cauliflower. I am growing some now.
Dear one, I'd like you to have this.
Aw. Some curry. Delicious. Thank you, darling. You were just amused at how Tara kept dancing around what she was actually asking for. Yeah, things are awkward between Westley and everyone now because we found out that, again, spoilers, Westley was, selling out Coven updates to Vanessa in disguise. So, like, just kept doing that. He was kind of being a mole for her to know exactly what was going on. Oh shoot, because I already used the Miracle Grow, I can't use the instant brew powder on it. Well, that's fine. They will be ready in a day. 3 days? Oh, I thought they were done sooner than that. Bummer. Maybe we will have a couple of boring days. What does this incantation cost? Oh. can't I craft it? Do I need to buy it? Yes, I need to buy it. Gosh darn it. I mean, he did say it was on sale, but then the quest was like, oh, go make this. Oh well. Well, perfect. I can give the vegetables over to my sweetheart. I can plant some more seeds. I do have to keep an eye on my little plant watering drone, because once it's out of magical powered gemstones, it stops watering my crops for me. And if I don't water my crops, then they perish. Which does make sense. You do have to water your plants if you want to keep them alive. Also, Lucavian, I don't know if you heard, but we might be wrapping up Raft this week. Excuse me. We are looking at possibly being done with Raft. Now that's assuming that this next location is the last location. I do not know. I'm okay with not knowing. Have you finished Raft before? I have not. The furthest I had gotten was Tangaroa, back when Tangaroa was the last thing that was done. So it's all new stuff from here on out, and I'm doing my best for Sekhmet and I to discover it together on stream. Momdria, at least, she had watched another streamer do the last 2 islands that we did. I don't know if she's seen anything past that. No, we did start a new playthrough because old maps did not work with the new content. Like, you pretty much had to... They worked, but you had to, like, you couldn't get the NPCs and stuff, I don't think. So you needed a new map if you wanted to do that. Look at my little milkshake. My little marshmallow. But I am actually very excited to play through and see what lies at the end of Raft. Oh, what's up, Wesley?
What you reading, Wesley?
Oh, I just acquired an out-of-print collection of traditional Russian fairy tales. I think my mom might have softened the endings of some of these when she read them to me at bedtime.
Have you always loved old books and lore?
Yes. I was studying the classics in college right before I got bit. I guess I was always kind of a dreamy kid. What about you, Tara? Do you have a favorite fairy tale?
Well,
I always loved Beauty and the Beast.
This is not a dig at you.
I wonder if true love...
Because I literally love Beauty and the Beast.
I guess part of my fascination with folktales is my hope that I might find a clue in them that will lead me to a cure. I never imagined when I used to read them that I would one day live among the Fae. Perry doesn't like us to spend too much time with humans, but I feel you can relate to how I feel. Your world changed just as suddenly as mine did.
That's true.
Yes, well, I feel like I can be myself around you, Tara.
I can't keep becoming intimate friends with people. Wesley, I am married! You were similar, Tangaroa, was the last you did before the full story mode playthrough. So there were 4 or 3 locations you hadn't seen before. Yeah, I don't know if there's 3 or 4. I don't know if the next island we're going to in Raft is the last one, or if there's another one behind it. We're gonna find out. I'm okay with going in without that knowledge.
It's always a treat when Gloria stops by.
Hooray! You think there's 3, but meh. See, that's how I feel. 1, based on how the Selenium research facility ended up. Actually, I don't remember if it was Selene or Selenium, but I thought, you know, Selenium makes sense because it's an element. But after that one wrapped up, like, it seemed so intense. Was there one between the skyscraper and the Arctic? No. The Arctic one was just long because it had the like, scientific lab and the radioactive core facility, and then they also had the town with all of the domes. And you're pretty sure the next one's the last. Alrighty, we're gonna find out. Dang it. I need an anemone. That one's gonna happen off-stream, probably. The Arctic was huge. It was, but the addition of the snowmobiles was so smart. Still very sad about what happened to your snowmobile segment. I'm very sorry. They're sick to ride on. Literally? Yeah, that one was quick.
Is it time for bed?
Ooh, a Breloom. It's ! Poke Shop. You get money, I want to say, on like a daily basis. Now you have to poke catch Great Ball, because you bought the Great Balls. Sorry for the spam. You're good. It's what the extension's there for. If I remember right, let me check real quick. I don't think it shows up. The Pokemon community game chat shows up in my chat box on stream, but the commands sent by chat members do not, so it's fine. They'll still show up, of course, in regular Twitch chat, but not in the overlay. Hey, look at you guys. And yeah, like I said, Fudge and I are going to be buying our HelloFresh today, so I can let you guys know more about the deal once we actually do that. Ooh, 33% is pretty respectable. Also, Lucavian, Fudge and I recently started playing through some 7 Days to Die again, just kind of to pass the time. We did our Horde night last night, and we picked a really interesting POI for a base. We ended up doing, it's like a sewer tunnel, but the tunnels are made of concrete, and there's like some really reinforced steel grates. And so that way, we're funneling the zombies in from like 2 sides specifically to be able to fight them and pick them off, and it was a lot of fun. Too big for your pond? It's hard to find a new pond, let me tell you. Your friend's dad has played so much 7 Days that developers regularly reach out to him. Wow. We've played a good amount in the past 10 years. I was playing that game since back in college. And it was abysmal, let me tell you. Whoa, garlic. 55% more garlic. You know, I'm not gonna complain about that. Come on. We'll go see our darling wife and give her some vegetables that she asked us to grow. And then we'll probably sleep, because I want these flowers for Thomas, darn it! Since they last checked. I don't think I've ever checked. Yeah. I mean, technically you can keep growing as many times as you want during a stream, but I like doing it once per stream myself. I haven't done it in a minute. Nice! I'm still 1 Gengar tall, though. Unfortunately, not something I have much of a say in. The last Horde night you did, you were gaming with your one friend. You built your own thing. 6 pillars, pretty solidly reinforced with little bridges between them. It's a pretty good way to go, honestly. And I kind of like, I don't always like taking over a prefab for Horde night, because sometimes they're too big, and unless you make a weaker point for the zombies to start trying to get to, they'll come in from every angle.
I got all the spices I'd need for the puff budgie from Kai. Now I just need the vegetables.
And voila! Here they are.
Oh, this is perfect. Thanks, darling.
You're
I'll let you
welcome.
know how my picnic gambit works out.
Hooray!
Blessings for you this year and every year, dear one. Even though I've missed Holy this year, I'm glad to be with you.
Hello, wife. Let me interrupt your class to give you cauliflower. It's okay. You wanted the cauliflower for your students, so I'm allowed to interrupt you. The anemone is something I have to grow in the gloaming, and I can't speed that up. And I want to say it takes 5 days. So we will do that part later. This is still going to probably be the last wildflower stream for a while. Ooh, thistle. You were just running from pillar to pillar, and the zombies would follow from one to the next without ever really breaking any of them down. Yeah, if you can give them a way to get to you, that's kind of the best bet, so that their pathing thinks they can get right to you. Welcome in, Fiona. It's good to see you. We are in spring year 2 of Wildflowers. We rolled credits earlier, and we're having a great time. I still love this game. I can go to bed early as a little treat. Probably. This game looks fun, very Animal Crossing. This game has a good mix. It's a little Animal Crossing, a little Stardew Valley, a lot of drama and dialogue, and really compelling storytelling. Highly recommend checking it out. Within the next week or so, I will have all of the episodes out on my YouTube channel. They are full, unedited VODs. He's done? Yes. Oh, Thomas! But I mean, you do, you can befriend everyone in town. You can give them gifts. You can fall in love and get married and go on dates. Hello, bestie Thomas. And it's fully voice acted.
Zephyr insisted that she could fix up my rototiller. The one that's always breaking, and now, not only does the thing work perfectly, it plants my seeds wherever I point. I could get used to this.
You know, there are benefits,
Here
Thomas.
you go, Thomas. One bunch of flowers for a gorgeous bouquet.
Thanks, Tara. Can I ask you something?
Sure. What?
Well, I, don't know what I should say.
Thomas.
When I ask out Sophia, you're friends with her. What do you think?
Be sincere.
Just tell her how you feel about her.
Do not make a
Sophia's
joke.
Kind of a no-nonsense person.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like most about her. Huh, okay. Well, I better get these in some water if they're gonna last long enough for me to give them to her.
Good luck.
Do not mess this up for us, Thomas. I'm gonna try to run around and chit-chat with everyone. I haven't seen Kim since everything happened. The finale of Winter Year 1 is intense. Do not recommend looking it up if you intend to play this game yourself, because experiencing it firsthand was so exciting. But it combines all of your comfortable farming sim vibes. I keep missing you, Kim. Are you down here? No. Well, there's Bruno. How are you doing?
You could have told me I was onto something with the fairies.
It was a secret.
Not so much as you'd think. I always knew someone was fixing my broken fishing poles.
There might be spoilery dialogue from here on out.
Miss Josh, made us the best lunch. I didn't even
Aw.
know it had vegetables in it until she told me.
That's awesome. So, are you excited that she's your new teacher?
Yes. She's gonna show us how to do weather science. She's so cool.
My wife! Oh, cool. I mean, how did you just materialize on top of that bench? Very impressive.
Maybe Mrs. Soft should have been allowed to join your
Spoilers!
coven. And this all could have been avoided. Being shut out is hard.
You've honed your powers so quickly.
Thomas makes me laugh sometimes. I think the grouchy exterior just hides the teddy bear heart he's got.
You know, you are right. Did your husband get you anything,
Oh, it
Alina?
is such a relief to walk by Town Hall and see Gloria there instead of Otto, or even Antonio. Antonio was all right, but Gloria, she knows how to get things done.
Yes. We love a powerful woman in office.
So, Sebastian said he's going to be a part of Coven too when he gets older. That's cool, I guess. Can you, like, magic up some perfect rollers for me tomorrow?
Sorry, Kai. I can make it rain, though.
Nah, don't do that. Then the waves get all disorganized.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I could make it storm too, but I feel like that would not end super well. I forget where I can find Sophia on her day off.
People watching has taught me a lot as a doctor.
Wow. Riveting.
Sebastian said he's decided to enroll in an online university, for next year at least. I want him to explore the world and have the campus experience someday. But I cried. An extra year with him at home will be such a gift.
Aw.
Friends, we're all in the Valley of Disillusionment right now. Or at least I am. No, that's not quite right.
Am I interrupting something?
Oh, Hi, Tara. I'm trying to work on new sermon ideas, but nothing seems right. I never thought I would say this, but I'm considering leaving the League of the Conscious Mind. I followed Messenger Korn's teachings for so long, but they led me astray. I was to blame for suggesting that some of our neighbors might be malcontents, and I let Otto take the trials a bit too far.
He's trying to make amends, to turn a new leaf. I don't think it would be fair for Tara to be angry, because, again, a lot has happened in town.
Well,
everyone
Vanessa
is adjusting.
was also influencing Otto, hoping the trials would capture the real witches.
Maybe she did, but I fed the flame. Oh no, that's probably the wrong term to use around a real witch, isn't it? I'm sorry. I know I was a big part of the problem, but I want to be part of undoing the damage I've caused. I want to create a consciousness center that speaks to the heart, as well as the mind, but I need a brand new slate of sermons. Will you help me? I need some paper and ink to get started.
Sure, I guess.
Thank you, Tara. I'll show you that I really am going to make some changes here.
I like this. I like that Tara is still uneasy about this. Like, you can be the one to say, yeah, absolutely! But, like, she's not that gung-ho about this.
Any luck sourcing the paper
She's
and ink
still
yet?
nervous.
Yes, here it is.
Thanks so much.
You better.
Yes. Founder Korn keeps emailing me for updates on the malcontent situation, but I've stopped answering. He can kick me out of the league if he wants. I don't really care now.
See, like, that's what tells me, like, he really is trying to make amends. Let's go see if we can drop some new flowers off. These were some of the sunflowers that Thomas gave me as a holiday gift.
So Vanessa was a witch this whole time, and she got Otto to do her bidding for years. And she basically kidnapped Juliet to break into the gloaming. Oh, and Gloria? She was trapped in the gloaming for all these years. And now, she's mayor. I think that's all you missed.
I'm glad we could fill you in, Grandma. You might have to, Poke-shop Pokeball. Oh, here's Sophia. I couldn't remember if she'd be here. Did a certain someone talk to you?
Yeah. I've had an awful lot to think about lately. One thought that bubbled to the top was, of course Hazel was a witch. That's how she knew to bring you here. And you're the best thing that happened to this island in a long time.
That's sweet, but...
I mean it. You helped save Juliet. You helped rescue Gloria. You helped drag Vanessa's evil, ungrateful tush back to Milkwater. Yeah, you didn't do any of it alone, but without you, I'm not so sure any of it would have happened.
Aw. Sophia. Oh, hi, Kim. I've been looking for you. What's going on? Doing some fishing?
Hey, Kim. Any luck today?
Not yet. I come out just to relax, really. I tried to drag my ex out on fishing charters when I lived in the city, but she got terribly seasick the first time and refused to come out on the water again.
It's probably for the best you broke up. The ferry would have been a problem.
That's exactly it. We tried doing the long-distance thing for a little while, but Once she realized the fairy would be a regular thing, I think it helped speed up the relationship's demise. It was for the best, though. Things are fine with my ex. We're still friends. She got custody of the cat, but I still visit him whenever I'm back in town.
No way. You gave up the cat?
I was allergic anyway. There's a stray around here. I feed it fish scraps and pet it sometimes, and I wash my hands like I'm scrubbing into surgery. All the kitty companionship, none of the constant sneezing. It's a win-win. Well, thanks for keeping me company out here. It's nice to have a new friend who's not completely turned off by fish hooks and cut bait. Maybe next time you can tell me your tales of romantic woe.
That'll be a story, Kim. So yeah, you could do Pokeshop, Pokeball, and then like 5. Like this. What else haven't I talked to in a while? Maybe I'll go visit my friends in Ravenwood Hollow. What? I can show you how to play with the app a little bit. You don't have to spend any real money. I never have. Oh, hi, Shelby. What's good?
What a beautiful day. Birds are singing.
Yeah, wish they wouldn't start so early. Can't sleep through all that racket.
You know, that's me with the neighbor dogs. Wish they wouldn't start so early.
Vanessa's resolve, her single-mindedness, her cleverness. Parts of her remind me of myself. I wonder, have I ever sounded like her?
I don't know, Perry. I don't know if I know you well enough. Perry the fairy and your apothecary.
Juliet won't stop asking me when she gets to visit my real bookstore. Children aren't traditionally allowed in Ravenwood Hollow, but she's gonna wear me down before long.
It's a very cute name. What's up, Zephyr?
I sent a letter to my ma, letting her know that Glory is back.
I'll buy a little fishing whirly gig. If we give it a gem and some bait, it will, it'll go fish for you. I don't know exactly how it works. Oh, you just closed, you brat. We're gonna go to one final coven meeting. See if Parker's gonna tell us how those flowers went over for his wife.
Sometimes I think I should take up a hobby, but then if I sell it in my shop, it's just another job.
I was really hoping that there would be more, well, I haven't found him anywhere for any of these cutscenes. I kind of wonder if him standing over here on Saturday is where I'm supposed to meet him to become better friends. Because I should be much closer friends with Parker by now, given how much I've talked to him, but you have to hit the cutscene before your friendship progresses. Ah, yes, a single peanut on the ground. Nature, the ultimate provider. Oh, look! Peanut number 2! I will be fed for days. Oh, hi, Francis. What's good? What's up?
I grew up in the city, so I thought I'd seen it all. But I'd never seen the mayor's spouse levitating in the town square. Now, I can say that I've seen it all.
Yup. Let's see what's going on back here. Oh. This is unexpected.
Figured you'd be back. guilty conscience weighing on you, boy?
Yes, very much.
I've been thinking about your betrayal too. Because of what you did, those of us in the Coven had to use a tremendous amount of magical force. It was exhausting.
I realize that. So I brought something to contribute to the wellspring. If you'll take it. This is the werewolf suppression potion Vanessa gave me. It's made with rare ingredients.
Ah, so it's powerful stuff.
Powerful enough to keep the wellspring balanced for a good while.
That would give us a much-needed break.
But Wesley, doesn't that mean you'll be a werewolf in the daytime too?
Yes. At least until I start taking the potion again. Vanessa told me how to brew more, and Perry's already begun a batch. But it takes a long time to steep. In the meantime, giving you my supply is the right thing to do.
It's brave of you to give up something you've relied on.
Is it brave? Doesn't feel that way to me. You witches are the brave ones.
All right, Wesley. We accept. Go ahead.
I know, you could say that's brave, or it's like, you made an attempt.
I feel amazing.
Holy mother of...
It's working. I guess I'd better get used to looking like this for a while.
Don't fret. It's your more fetching form, boy.
Hey. Both your forms are smoking. This is a body-positive coven.
I wish I agreed, but thanks for the support, I guess.
Hey, you're supporting us, so we're supporting you. That's how this works.
I know, Shelby. I can give you tea. More fetching?
Sure,
because he's a wolf? Rude. I mean, I literally did get to tell him that my favorite fairy tale was Beauty and the Beast.
Person to throw things off this much.
I think magic is all about finding the right balance, to be honest.
I would agree with you there, Tara.
You know, Gloria could have been High Priestess if she had been here when my father took ill.
You've been an amazing leader, Lena.
You're getting
I
rusty.
think the Coven would
Oh
fall
no!
apart without you at this point.
The kid's father has been calling almost every day. I know he felt he had to get a job off island to support them, but he left them, all the same. Even so, he seems to have grown a lot. He's not the same man I used to know.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I tried telling Francis
Oh,
about his magic when
Violet's
he first
dad.
moved here. Glad to see he's come round to embracing it.
If he was really feeling sorry, Wesley should give us all a discount at his bookshop. That's what I would do.
But you didn't give Cameron a discount after the great chicken debate.
Wait. Who said I felt sorry about that?
Valid, I guess.
Seeing Violet and Sebastian let go of their grief has been miraculous. They were more heartbroken than they let on.
I mean, it's easier to let go of grief when the reason for your grief
It didn't even
disappears.
click how beat down I was feeling until Wesley gave the wellspring that boost. I feel like I just did a full body soak and revitalizing potion.
Well, I think that cutscene was actually a really great spot to wrap up our last Wildflowers stream. It's been a blast playing this game. It's been a blast sharing it with you all and getting to talk about it. Even if you did see all of the story elements, I'm still going to recommend picking up the game. It's on Steam, it's on the Apple Store, and it is on the Nintendo Switch. It's perfect on all of those platforms. It really is. Yes, you suppress your comments about Violet. Though it is your last chance to make a comment about Violet, because we will not be playing it after this. So I'm gonna look for someone for us to raid. Thank you again for coming out to a different time slot for a stream. It was a lot of fun. All do we have live? We have a good amount of people. Thank you so much for the resub, Kate. Hello. We're getting ready to wrap up, but I'm glad to see you. Lurking but fell asleep. You know what? That is a very fair point. That may have been what happened to Shay as well. They woke up when they got the stream notification, nabbed first, and then went back to bed. And you know what? It's a sleepy Saturday, so I do not blame them at all. Who do I want to raid? I'm gonna be raiding and running. See. We're gonna raid into Soy Milk doing a Pokemon Scarlet Violet stream. They've been catching a lot of shiny Pokemon. Very comfy Saturday lurking vibes. Here are the raid messages. Not at all sponsored by Wildflowers, no. I'm not sponsored. I was gifted a copy of the game, so full disclosure, they gifted me the Steam copy that I had, and then I liked it so much, I bought it on the Switch, and I did a giveaway out of pocket to continue to share this game. What's their Twitter account? It's at Studio Drydock. So, let me switch back to just chatting. And we're gonna raid out to Soy Milk. Thanks again for stopping by. I know I said I was gonna do Harvestella today, but there was a lot more Wildflowers left than I thought. I kind of thought we would play it for 30 minutes and then be done, but there were so many quests to, like, keep the content going. So we're gonna raid out. I will come up with a stream schedule for next week, but there will be a raft stream. We're gonna be doing what I think is the last raft island. We'll find out. And Sekhmet, Momdria, and I are going to see how the story continues, I guess. You can catch the previous raft episodes on the YouTube. So go ahead, copy and paste a raid message, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. Keep going and growing, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Well, catch that Pokemon before we go.